की वृंदावन धाम की मथुरा धाम की मायापुरी धाम की पुरुषोत्तम जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की गंगामय की यमुनामय की तुलसी महाराज की श्रील प्रभुपाद श्री प्रोग्राम की श्री श्री राधा रस बिहारी नेता की श्री श्री सीताराम सुमान की श्री श्री गौर निताई की श्रील प्रभुपाद की अनंत कोटि वैष्णव की all glorious to Sindhu devotees, all glorious to Sindhu devotees, all glorious to Sindhu devotees, all glorious to Shri Guru and Gauranga. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 74. Text number 45. आपके पास है श्लोक? ग्रुप में है आप? ऐड नहीं किया? आप है ग्रुप में? उनको ऐड नहीं किया? चैत्या देहोत्थितं ज्योति वासुदेवम् उपाविशत् पश्यतां सर्वभूतानां उल्केवा भुविकाच्युता चैत्या देहोत्थितं ज्योति वासुदेवम् उपाविशत् पश्यतां सर्वभूतानां उल्केवा भुविकाच्युता चैत्या देहोत्थितं ज्योति वासुदेवम् उपाविशत् पश्यतां सर्वभूतानां उल्केवा भुविकाच्युता चैत्यदेहोत्थितं ज्योतिर् वासुदेवमुपाविशत् पश्यतां सर्वभूतानां उल्केवा भुविकाच्युता
चैत्यदेहोत्थितं ज्योतिर् वासुदेवमुपाविशत् पश्यतां सर्वभूतानां उल्केव भुविकाच्युता
चैत्यदेहोत्थितं ज्योतिर् वासुदेवमुपाविशत् पश्यतां सर्वभूतानां उल्केव भुविकाच्युता
चैत्यदेहोत्थितं ज्योतिर् वासुदेवमुपाविशत् पश्यतां सर्वभूतानां उल्केव भुविकाच्युता देहोऽस्मितं ज्योतिः वासुदेवमुपाविशत्
पश्यतां सर्वभूतानां देवो भूमिकाच्युता.
Translation purport by His Divine Grace Sri Swami Shri Prabhupada. An effulgent light rose from Shishupala's body, and as everyone watched, entered Lord Krishna, just like a meteor falling from the sky to the earth. Purport. In this connection, the Acharyas remind us that Shishupala is actually one of the Lord's eternal associates, playing the part of a belligerent demon. Thus, to most observers, it appeared that Shishupala achieved the impossible liberation of merging into the Lord Krishna's bodily effulgence. In fact, after being liberated from his mortal frame, Shishupala returned to the side of his master, the Supreme Lord of the spiritual world. The following verse further explains this. Om Jnanatindasya
चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदामयं ददाति स्वापदान्तिकं. वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरुवैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्ता राधाकान्ता नमोऽस्तुते. तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी कृष्णानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये. वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे.
So, last week, right? Last week we had the lecture. So last week we were describing how Bhishmadev was glorifying Lord Krishna. So I don't want to go too much into details, but Bhishmadev narrated entire pastimes of the Lord up to Jarasandha killing. So starting from his birth in Gokul, in Mathura, and then getting transferred to Gokul, and then on the 6th day of his appearance, Krishna killed Putana. And after 3 months, Uttana pastime happened. At the time he killed Shakatasura. After that, he killed Trinavrata. Then after that, he killed Vatsasura. Right? Like that. Then Bakasura. Then Agasura. Like Pralambasura. All these killings. Then he subdued Kaliya. Then he blessed the wives of the Brahmanas. And after that, Venu Gita is there. And then Brahmanas' wives are blessed. And then Govardhan Leela has happened. Right? After Govardhan Leela, Ras Leela has happened. And before Krishna left Vrindavan, then the Keshi demon came, he killed. Arishtasura demon came, he killed. Vyomasura he came, he killed. Like that, there are so many demons they came and Krishna killed. So all the entire pastimes, then Krishna entered Mathura. Then he killed Kamsa. Right? Kuvalya Pida, then he killed Kuvalya Pida. Then he broke the Dhanur, big bow and arrow, bow. And then he killed Kamsa. Then he killed Chanura and Mustika, right? The wrestlers. After that, Jarasandha attacked Lord Krishna, Mathura, with 30 phalanxes. So at that time, first time, the chariots appeared from the spiritual world. Krishna boarded the chariot and then he and Balaram alone, a small army. He killed all of them. And Jarasandha, he attacked 17 times. 17 times he was repulsed. And then Krishna, every time Krishna left. So meanwhile, through Muchukunda, he got Kala Yavana killed. Then he blessed Muchukunda. Like that. Then he married Rukmini. So all these pastimes have happened. And finally, Yudhishthira requested Krishna for organizing Rajasuya sacrifice. So for that, Krishna went along with Bhima and Arjuna. They went to. Then he killed Narakasura also in between. Narakasura. Then he subdued Banasur. So many demons. Then he married Rukmini Devi. All these pastimes, Bhishma Dev narrated. Acharya. So everybody listened. Everybody was listening. All the Katha, Krishna Katha going on. And after the entire pastimes have been narrated, then he stopped at Jarasandha's killing. How he killed Jarasandha. So this actually enraged Shishupala. And Shishupala objected. Why you are praising, this ordinary coward boy? Like that. I'm going to tell you one very interesting thing. In the entire Sabha, consisting of all the demigods, all the kings on the earthly planet, and all the great sages, right? All the great sages assembled. Who is who of our entire world, entire universe actually, not world, entire universe assembled. There, when then Shishupala was objecting to the worship of Lord Sri Krishna, Sahadeva got up. He said, any one of you is intolerant, he is unable to tolerate Krishna's worship as Agrapuja. And he lifted his leg. It's very insulting. But Prabhupada says in Bhakti-Rasamrita, he became overcome by flood of love of Godhead, because after all the Krishna Katha and after hearing glories of Krishna Katha, when Shishupala was insulting Lord Shri Krishna, Sahadeva, overcome with love of God, he raised his leg like this, and he said, anybody who is objecting to the worship of Lord Krishna. Anybody is intolerant of Krishna's worship, I will hit them with my foot. Like he showed his leg, then he lifted his leg like this. And everybody was shocked. It's how somebody may say, it's impudent, right? But it is justified. Then, when he said that, no king has objected to him raising his leg like that, foot like that. So, seeing his glorious activity, the Devatas showered Pushpa Vrishti, flowers on Sahadev for saying like this. Then I'm going to tell you one more interesting, very important statement. You can remember. Narada Muni said, anybody who is not worshipping Lord Shri Krishna, he is equivalent to a dead man, even if he is living. He declared in the entire Rajya Sabha, entire Rajasya Sabha, Narada Muni declared. What is that? Anybody who does not worship Lord Shri Krishna, he is equivalent to a dead man, even if he is a living. So nowadays entire population is dead. According to Narada Muni. Right? Then he declared that one should not speak to such people. In Bhakti Rasam Sindhu, it is, I think, Haribhakti Vilas, I think, it is mentioned that one should not offer respect to an atheistic person. Right? This Kamala Hassan, there is a very famous actor. I used to like his movies. Now I hate him. I don't like to see his face because he's a big time atheist, rascal. He's born in Brahmin family. Then, right? Born in Brahmin family. So that his daughter, she was making a statement saying that my father does not like me. She is a devotee. When not devotee means she is theistic. She worships, meditates and all. He would become irritated, it seems, if she brings up any matter of worshipping God or so demon, but born in Brahmin family. So we should not look at such. So Prabhupada says, one should not look at such people's faces. So Sahadev worshipped Lord Krishna and then all the great personalities who are present there. कुछ नहीं करता है, इतना डरने की जरूरत नहीं।
Good that you have seen
दिल्ली से क्यों डर रही हो? बच्चों काटता भी नहीं ना बिल्ली? काटता है? Scratches I think. एक आदमी बच्चों से पूछ रहा है, उनका तुम्हारा मम्मी को क्या हो गया? तो रात भर सोई नहीं और छिपकली से डर रही है। फिर बाप ऐसा ही खड़ा देख रहा था, पापा क्या सोच रहा है? फिर बेटी बोलती है, मैं छिपकली बन गया होता है इतना अच्छा होता। चूहा चूहा बिल्ली से डरता है, right? बिल्ली कुत्ता से डरता है, कुत्ता कुत्ता शेर से डरता है। शेर नहीं, कॉकरोच चूहा से डरता है, चूहा बिल्ली से डरता है, बिल्ली कुत्ता से डरता है, कुत्ता आदमी से डरता है, राइट? आदमी बीवी से डरता है, बीवी कॉकरोच से डरती है। साइकिल है।
हिंदी को वाघाची मावशी.
Anyway. So meanwhile, Shishupala, he is making union. Right? He is making union. So he is actually provoking some of the kings, who are opposed to Lord Shri Krishna, and he is actually provoking them. That let us all together come together and fight, this out. We should not allow this to happen. That Krishna should be worshipped, given Agri Puja like this. So his main aim was to insult Lord Shri Krishna. So he was actually, Krishna was observing all these things. Shishupala was abusing Lord Shri Krishna. Like that. Then now he was actually provoking. So Balaram, so Krishna was, like Krishna is always, he is always smiling. Even though he is angry, he still, that smile never goes away from his lips. Like that. So Balaram was very angry. Right? Balaram is very angry. Krishna, आप क्यों चुप बैठ रहे हो? चुप बैठे हो, मुस्कुरा रहे हो. कृष्णा टोल्ड, भैया दाऊजी, दाऊ, मैं मुस्कुरा नहीं रहा हूँ, मैं गिन रहा हूँ. I am counting, 100 mistakes. Anyway, I will come.
That weird clock.
Yeah. So Yudhishthir was very disturbed, with all these accusations and shouting and all that. Right? And then Bhishma told Yudhishthir that, my dear Yudhishthir, can a dog kill a lion? Like that. When the lion is sleeping, some dogs and jackals and foxes, they come and shout, But when the lion wakes up and roars, then all these, small animals, they run away. They run away. Like that. Wait. Only when Krishna, till the time Krishna becomes enraged, becomes angry with all these guys, they will be shouting like this. The moment Krishna becomes angry, they will be finished. I think Vinashakale Viparita Buddhi, his time to become merge with Krishna has come. Like that. So when Bhishma spoke like this, so कुत्ता, किसी को कुत्ता से, आजकल कुत्ता से बहुत प्यार करते हैं लोग, dog lovers. But if somebody say, compares you with kutta, they will become angry. Right? Like that. और Adani building में lecture में I go for the lecture there. So they are all very so many dog lovers are there. It seems you cannot say kutta, it seems. It's an offense or whatever. They will complain with you. You know that? You have to say pet. अरे कुत्ता को कुत्ता नहीं बोलेगा तो लायन बोलेगा. All these high profile people, they are rich people, they live there. So they are big time dog lovers because they don't get human beings to love. So that's why they have dogs to love. Right? Everybody is busy, na? Like that. So now Shishupala is attacking Bhishma Dev. तुम्हारा दिमाग सटिया गया है. Then he is calling him Napunsak. Chida, you are an important guy. Why your tongue is not cut into 1,000 pieces and fallen off for praising this Bala? He has so much hatred for Krishna. We can't have such hatred. That is why but this fellow, what is this nonsense? That you are praising that he killed Bakasura, one bird. Then he killed one Keshi demon. Then he killed Arishtasura. What is the big deal? Yeah. So, you are praising him that he lifted Govardhan Hill. Govardhan Hill, became, rotten. All. What is the so big thing about it? One should not kill women, the cows, brahmanas, then annadatas. Right? Annadatas. But the first demon he killed was Putana, woman. Then he killed Vasasura and then Arishtasura, he killed cow. Then he killed Kamsa, who is Annadata. Correct? Kamsa अपना 7 बांझा को मारा, वो ठीक है. So he said he did Gohanta, he did Strihanta, he did Annadata Hanta. How he is worshipable? He should be condemned. Like that he was saying. Like that, uh, O Bhishma, Yajna Dana Vedadhyayana, Yajna Dana Vedadhyayana. They are not comparable even 1/16 to having a santan, having a santan. You don't have any children. You are a napumsak. What is the value of your words? You know. Then he is telling a story that previously there was one on the bank of an ocean. There was one old swan giving advice that one should be dharmic, one should not do any sinful activities. All that dharma vachan he is dharma prachar he is doing. Then all the birds they had developed faith in a swan. So they thought this swan is very very trustworthy, reliable. So they used to keep their eggs with the swan. And that swan, when the birds were negligent, our eggs are safe. So they used to play in the ocean and all. So this swan used to eat the eggs. Then one intelligent bird caught, then complained. Then all the birds they went and killed that swan. In the same way, you are an old man. You don't have any morality. You don't have any morality. How you kidnapped Amba when you know that she is interested in someone else? You spoiled her life. Then you somehow or other you got other sisters married to Vichitravirya. Then when Vichitravirya died, through widows you produced these children. Then you are head of all illegitimate children. All that Kauravas are, Dhritarashtra and all they were born. Like that. So, like that, he started abusing Bhishma Dev for glorifying Krishna. Right? Then Bhima became very, very angry. He got up. But then he wanted to kill Shishupala. So Krishna told him, don't become agitated. Then Yudhishthira Maharaj requested Bhima that he is our Atithi. We are Atitheyas. We should not kill Atithi. So you cool down. He cooled down. So Bhishma Dev and Yudhishthira Maharaj tried to pacify Bhimsen that but Bhimsen is very angry. Duryodhan was very angry. Dushasan was very angry now because he was abusing their grandfather. So much chaos is happening. Like that. Then again, our Shishupala started abusing Lord Shri Krishna. This Krishna, because Jarasandha and Shishupala are very close friends. They are very close friends. So Jarasandha, he was very, very angry that Krishna by trick, he killed Jarasandha. He said, through cheating means, they went in the form of Brahmanas. And they asked for charity. आइए. Then when Bhimsen was getting ready to kill Shishupala, Bhishma Dev started narrating the story of history of Shishupala. Who is Shishupala? Shishupala is the son of Ramagosh and Shutashrava. His mother's name is Shutashrava. She is one of the sisters of Lord Krishna. Vasudeva, one of the sisters of Vasudeva. So this Shutashrava, Bhuvalakti, Bhuva, and Shishupala is cousin brother of Lord Krishna. So Bhishma Dev was narrating his janma. When Shishupala was born, he was born with one eye on his forehead and with 3 hands. 4 hands. With 4 hands. And he was looking very bhayankar with 3 eyes, one eye here and then 2 extra hands, like that. Then Akashvani told, don't worry, he is a Shri Sampanna. Shishupala was very opulent king. Very opulent king. Don't worry, he is very strong. He will be very strong king. And then he is very, opulent also. Then Shutashrava asked how his virtue is there. Then he said, in whoever lap, he loses his eyes, his 3rd eye, and an extra 2 hands. That person will die, kill him. So the word has spread that Ramagosha, Chediraj, he got a son with 1 extra eye on his forehead and then 2 extra hands. So in order to see him, so many kings, so many people used to come to see that boy. Vichitra, very strange boy. So whoever would come, he would give the boy in the lap of that person. Like that is happening. One day Krishna and Balaram, they came to meet their Bhuva. Like that, as soon as they put that boy in the lap of Lord Shri Krishna, that eye and then the 2 hands disappeared. And then Shutashrava, that was Bhuva, requested Lord Krishna, please, give Pranaviksha. Krishna said, don't worry, I have no problem with this guy, but I am giving you benediction that I will forgive 100, aparadhs, which brings death penalty. 100 aparadhs, each aparadh is actually, otherwise it will result in death penalty, mrityu danda. So like that, 100 aparadh. That is why Krishna is counting. Like that. So meanwhile, Shishupala was encouraging so many kings to come together and fight with Lord Krishna, Bhishma Dev, Pandavas, So again इसको बंद कर देते ना दरवाजा, उसको बंद कर, भगाओ और उसको भगाओ, उसको भगाओ और उसको दरवाजा बंद कर दो.
Madam, given birth to children,
हाँ, दरवाजा बंद कर दो. So Shishupala, he was inviting Lord Krishna. Right? ऐसा बोलते हैं ना, माँ का दूध पिया तो. एक आदमी बोल रहा था, हमको कोई, मैंने उसको किसी को चैलेंज कर रहा था, माँ का दूध पिया तो आ जाओ. अनफॉर्चुनेटली वो माँ का दूध पिया था वो. So Mahagal, see, he was inviting Krishna for fighting, inviting Krishna for fighting. Then Krishna told that this guy, he is my Bhuva's son, but he hates us, he has so much dvesha for us, like that. Even though Yadavas, they have not done any aparadh towards him, when we went to Pragjyotishpura for fighting, this fellow came and put fire to Dwarka. Shishupala. So once when Ugrasen Maharaj, he was doing picnic in Raivat Parvat, he went there and he killed some of his Sena. Then when my father was performing Ashwamedha Yajna, and this fellow arrested the horse, like that. So like this, then he raped so many women. Lord Krishna was narrating, the names of some ladies, and then he was telling this fellow raped those women, like that. So. Then this fellow, he was actually was about to, Rukmini, Rukmini was about to be married to him. But I went and stopped that. Then he came to fight with us. Then Balram defeated, like that. So with that, Shishupala, he got up. Are you not ashamed to say that one lady who was meant to be married to me, you shamelessly kidnapped that lady? Are you not ashamed to marry such lady? Then Krishna told Shishupala, अभी तुम्हारा काउंटिंग खत्म हो गया, 97. So now you stop now. Then he started abusing Lord Krishna. You killed your own uncle, Annadata, Antak. You are a chore, like that. Uh, then Krishna told him, Avi 99. Then he started saying, Re, to Lord Krishna. तुम क्या करोगे रे? This is the 100. How count करो? I will count. I will say 100 galis to you, 1000 galis to you. What you can do? You can do nothing to me, like that. Then again, he abused him, saying that you are unfit to be sit in the kings because you are a Gwala, like that. So Shishupal, abhi ruk jao. Then again he abused Lord Krishna. And immediately Krishna invoked his Sudarshan Chakra. And immediately he released the Sudarshan Chakra. Right? In Mahabharat they showed, that when he was releasing Sudarshan Chakra, one blood came, and then Prabhuji, that is not, it is not there in Mahabharata. It's Kalpani. I don't know where from it came. Maybe I don't know, maybe it is some Indian Purana, some other. But in Mahabharata and Bhagavatam it is not there. So, actually Krishna's worry was that he did not want to spoil Yudhishthira Maharaj's sacrifice by letting the blood, right? By letting the blood fall in the sacrificial area. That was his worry. So Krishna invoked his Sudarshan Chakra in such a way that not even a drop of blood fell on the floor, but his head got cut. And he was killed, but not a drop of blood fell on the arena of the Rajya Sabha or anywhere, because it is considered very inauspicious. If the blood is there, falls on in the arena of sacrifice. Then one effulgent Atma came out from the body of Lord Shishupala, and then immediately came and merged with Lord Krishna's body. Like that. So this is a very when Shishupala was killed like that, there is a ahakar, right? There is a bhukampan ho gaya, and meteors are falling. It's mentioned here. Meteors are falling. Everybody became speechless. Then all those who are opposing and then supporting Shishupala, they all ran away in fear. Everybody was stunned, because first time, they saw, Sudarshan Chakra, very effulgent Sudarshan Chakra coming and cutting the head of Shishupala. Right? So all of you know the pastime. Now Shishupala is none other than Shishupala and Dattavakra. Hiranyakashipu, Hiranyaksha, Ravana's Kumbhakarna, and then Shishupala, Dattavakra. Right? Dattavakra, again later on, Krishna kills him. So Jaya and Vijay, Jaya and Vijay. There is a pastime. Yesterday only I was reading this pastime of killing of Aghasura. Right? Same thing happened. That Krishna entered the mouth of Aghasura, and then he expanded himself. Then Aghasura got killed. When Krishna was still in the mouth of, along with all the coward boys, was inside the mouth of Aghasura. Aghasura's Atma left. All the Devatas, they were watching from the sky. And then that Atma was lying there, and huge light, effulgent Atma. And then when Krishna came out, so there, first time, our Sukadeva Goswami, Krishna addressed Krishna as Mukunda. Mukunda means one who gives liberation. So he wanted to show to all the demigods who is Krishna. who is Krishna. So that Atma came and merged with. So later on, because Krishna personally touched the body of Aghasura, and not only that, he entered the body of Aghasura and then stayed for some time. Aghasura received Sarupya Mukti. In the same way, this, even though apparently Shishupala entered the body of Lord Krishna, but according to the Acharya's description, later on he attained Salokya Mukti, means he went back to Vaikuntha and then he became Jaya. Like that. So that way we have to see. So the entire Sabha was stunned. They were stunned that the rishis and munis, they go to the forest. They give up their family life. They give up their material desires. And they sit and do tapasya. Right? Like on Wednesday, I was discussing about Ruchi and Vasana. Anybody heard the lecture? Huh? You heard? Why, I forgot to mention that point. Why, rishis and munis, they have to perform tapasya for thousands of years. You know why? Because that ruchi and vasana, they have to go. As long as we have ruchi and vasana, we have to keep on taking births. We have to. So actually, there is one method of pranayama where you lie down and then you keep your hand like this and keep the hand on your navel and then take a deep breath. And then while taking the breath, you inhale. While inhaling, you say that all the energies and all, enter the body and distribute to all the centers, energy centers. While exhaling, you should say all the contaminations in the body, toxins and bad thoughts, everything, they should be exhaled. Like that, there is one yoga pranayama method is there. They do that. So they have to, perform severe austerity and penance to get rid of this, ruchi and vasana. Like, this vasana, because of this vasana, like, all these rishis and all, they fall down because suddenly the desire to enjoy, sprouts up in their heart. Why? Because of the effect of vasana. Like that. So they were actually, they struggled so hard to get mukti, giving up all sinful activities, giving up all pious activities, giving up all kinds of karmas, simply subsisting on sometimes vayubhakshana, simply eating some roots and leaves, and sometimes they subsist on simply eating air, vayubhakshana. For such people, they take thousands and thousands of years. How this fellow who was envious of Krishna, who was till his last breath, he was abusing Krishna, how he got moved? It is a topic of discussion. Right? If you read 7th canto, 1st chapter, Narada Muni, after the Rajasuya sacrifice, lower, after this incident, Yudhishthira Maharaj asked this question to Narada Muni. How is it that this Ramghosh Putra, he got mukti, even though he was hating Krishna? Right? So Narada Muni says, Enakena prakarena manu Krishna niveshaya. Somehow or other, if you absorb your mind in Krishna, you will get liberation. Kamam krodam bhayam sneham aikyam sabudam evacha nityam harav vidadato yanti tanmaya antite. Tanmaya, kamam krodam bhayam sneham. By kama, krodha, kamam krodam bhayam vesham aikyam sahridam evacha. So various people got liberation like this. Narad Muni explains that the gopis have attained mukti by kama, by they are very attached to Lord Krishna to enjoy with him. Then Shishupala attained mukti by Vesha, right? And then Kamsa attained mukti by Bhaya, right? Then Sampurna, all these Vrishnis and all, they attained mukti by friendship, by relatives. So somehow or other, you have some connection with Krishna. Narad Muni is saying you will get mukti. So Shishupala, 24 hours he was thinking about Krishna. So then Narad Muni says, demons are better than devotees, sadhakas, because their absorption in Krishna is more deeper than sadhaka's absorption in Krishna. Like we have sadhakas, we chant 16 rounds. Even while chanting also, सब चीज़ों के बारे में सोचते रहते हैं. फिर एक बार माला खत्म हो गया तो बस we are busy with our own stuff. Is it not? Next day again, when we wake up, माला पकड़ते हैं, right? In between so many things we do. But these enemies, they are absorbed constantly thinking about Krishna. That is why they get mukti. Like anyway, so this is Shishupala Vada. Patam. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Let's thank Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.